Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Sid, aka Vicious274, coming at you with another review. And this time I'm going to be reviewing the 31mm family shape by LowPro. Just going to show you the graphic here. Now, I've been seshing this deck for quite some time, and the graphic is holding up very nicely. But first, we're going to start off with actually, one thing that I want to start off with is that first, maybe some of you don't know this, a lot of you probably do, but LowPro is established in Portugal, and a lot of the times people ask me why I don't talk about shipping in my reviews. Well, it's very simple. The reason why I don't talk about shipping is because shipping times all depend on where you live. So from Portugal to where I live in Canada, it may take a bit longer or a bit shorter to go from Portugal to USA or Portugal to Australia or wherever. So shipping times definitely depend on where you live. The only thing that I can say is to be patient and that you will definitely be getting your product. Alright, but having said that, we're going to get into the specs of the deck. This is a 5-ply deck, and as you can see, there are colored plies. This one goes natural, black, red, black, natural. I believe the colored plies are random. It is a mellow to maybe medium concave and medium kicks. Now with this deck, I don't know if it's just my eyes, but it looks pretty symmetrical when it comes to the kick heights, except this one, this side here, is just slightly, maybe slightly lower than the other one. Now on the camera it looks like it's a lot lower than the other one, but when you look at it up close, it's slightly lower. So it isn't really a symmetrical deck. There is a bit of a difference in the kicks, which again are on the medium side, and they do have some very well-defined dips. These do not have kingpin holes, so again you will need to use trucks that do not have protruding kingpins underneath the base plate. The truck holes were all aligned perfectly. The countersinks were perfect. Again, no trouble mounting trucks on this deck. The pop is phenomenal. It is a very, very, very well crafted deck, and I'll show you the rounding here. They are perfect on both sides, and the sanding along the side again is just amazing. So now in regards to the performance, this again is a 31mm wide deck, and the length I believe is about 100 to 101 millimeters long, which for me is a great size. I prefer more of a 29, 30 to 31 millimeter deck, and again I do enjoy using 32 millimeters, but these ones are more of my width preference. The length being 100 to 101 millimeters long is great. Sometimes I even prefer to use a shorter deck, which is around 99 millimeters, but with the width of this deck, the 101 millimeter length is perfect. Didn't take me actually no time to get used to this deck. This deck felt very natural to me as soon as I started using it. So again, it had, when I first looked at the deck, I thought that wasn't going to be the case, because when I looked at it, it looked to me like it was going to be a symmetrical deck. But now actually, the more that I look at it, I can see the difference in the kicks. I guess it's just basically the way that you hold the deck. But when I first noticed the deck, it did look like a symmetrical deck to me, and I thought that was going to interfere with performance. But like I said before, it didn't take me any time at all to get used to the deck. It is a phenomenal deck, and it is, again, very well crafted and performs amazing. I have no trouble in any direction. I actually do, for some reason, when I'm going fakey with this deck, it works even a lot better than some of the other decks that I've used. I don't know what it is, but it worked amazing. Can't get enough of it. I did notice, however, that there is, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this, but there is just a slight mold marking right here in the middle. Now, it makes the deck look like it has a boxy style type of concave, when actually it doesn't. I don't know. This is my first family shape, so I don't know if there have been any improvements in regards to that mold marking, or if this is how they do it from now on. But I do have a K4, and the K4 was actually smooth on the outside as well. There was no mold marking at all. But again, it's a slight detail which really doesn't make much of a difference, because with the graphic, I mean, you can't even really tell. It is an awesome deck, and I highly recommend it to anybody. This is actually one of my favorite graphics that they have. And these shapes are not only available in 31mm, they are also available in 29mm. So you have the choice of what size you want to get. And there's also another shape called the tiramisu, which I haven't tried, but it also looks like a very cool shape. So again, it's the LowPro 31mm family shape. I'll have the link to the website down here, and also to their YouTube channel, because they also post some pretty wicked videos now and then that I highly recommend you guys go check out and subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, so again, the links are going to be down here. Go check them out and keep fingerboarding. 2 fingers, peace.